watching movies and kind of went deep into it. Not deep into it, but in the last 3 days, watched 4 movies, which is 4 movies more than I've watched in years. I am not a moviegoer. I'm not a big fan of movie. I'm not big fan of movie is good English. But that's, yeah, so watch Spaceballs, Grizzly Man, The Goonies, and Tropic Thunder. Uh, it's been a wild ride. But yeah, Tropic Thunder was great. Grizzly Man was kind of good. these are my reviews. Spaceballs, good. Grizzly Man and The Goonies, kind of good. Tropic Thunder, great. I will say, The Goonies, there's some holes. There's some holes in the plot, I think, or odd things. I don't know. You know what? Let's talk about it. Some holes. I think the treasure and the ship and One-Eyed Willie and all that was from like the 1600s, right? The map is from, I think, the 1600s. Whatever. The guy who went searching for, I don't remember his name, something Copperfield. Copperfield went searching for it in like the 30s, and I think 1930s. I believe that was the year they attributed that. I just find a few things interesting. One, really no one could find it. It doesn't seem like that doesn't make a ton of sense to me. That no one could find it in 400-ish years. 300 maybe. That's goofy. Two, so is that summer, like, is the they built the restaurant in the 1600s to get to the like, really? That restaurant was from the 1600s? Really? Am I wrong about this year? Um Two, the one guy, Copperfield, couldn't find it. Sure. But how about, like, no one else attempted when they built out those pipes? Like, was the wall really just. I don't get. There was a wall. They fucked around with the pipes broke, and the water pressure hitting the wall of mud broke down the wall to reveal the next passageway. Who made the wall between Copperfield getting that far and dying and whatever? I don't even get why you would fill up that hole if you're like, oh, we're making these pipes. Oh, look at this weird hole in the wall. Let's fill it up with mud. That doesn't make a ton of sense. I feel like the jewels would have been confiscated from just in today's times. Like, it would have been confiscated. I just read a story about a guy who tipped off the police to finding Spanish gold, and the government came in the middle of the night and stole it all, took it all. So, and that would have been worth, like, it said $1.9 billion today. So I don't know when that happened. With verbiage like that, you'd assume kind of a while ago, but I thought it was a recent story. With these jewels on the pirate ship, whatever. And also the jewels they showed, like, Mikey did have a lot of them in his marble bag, but I don't know if he had $1 million worth, which I don't fully remember in the movie how much they needed, but I thought it was like 700-ish thousand. Didn't really seem like that he had that many jewels. So there's that. It's really fucking wild that Chunk's family decided to adopt Sloth within an instant. Feels like a really quick, seems like an impulse buy, if you will, on the parent side. That seems crazy. to me. I don't know. The girl's friend who's like grossed out at all the kissing is then suddenly not grossed out and wants to know. I don't know. There's just like a lot of weird shit in the movie that didn't add up. You know, it is a child's movie, I guess. You know what's kind of weird? The Goonies is PG, but they said the word shit a lot. And there were a few, not really that many adult themes. Some, the positioning the mirror on the girl's legs from Troy, when Troy did that, seems pretty adultish. So, yeah. Goonies was 3 stars, though. Kind of good. That's my review of the Goonies. Watched Tropic Thunder also yesterday. Great. Did I really watch Grizzly Man yesterday too? I did. I watched 3 movies yesterday. I attempted to watch a 4th. I started to watch Waiting, but I don't know if I'm going to finish it. Maybe I should and just give it that honest rating. I remember really enjoying it, but I don't know if I can really watch it. I don't know if I can really watch it. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'll give it an honest review. I remember liking it, but Ryan Reynolds, that was like the Van Wilder era, and boy, does Ryan Reynolds lay that whole Ryan Reynolds thing on super thick in Waiting, and it kind of got a little grating, and I think I'm 10 or 15 minutes into the movie. So, yeah, that's wild. You like watching old movies? I like watching old movies that I've seen. Yes, but if I haven't seen it, it's really hard for me to watch it because it's not fast-paced enough. Oddly, one of my favorite movies is Caddyshack, which I think is from the 70s. No, 1980. Not far off. 1980. It's I think a really slow movie probably. So if I hadn't seen it as a kid, uh I maybe wouldn't enjoy it. I don't know. It's a good movie though. Look at those scores. Yeah, throw it on your list. It's a good one. Caddyshack's solid. I really like it actually. But it is slow. To your point, Warner. It is slow. I think it's not so much the memories. I think it's like my autism and not liking new things. I have an issue with like new shit. Uh, eh, yeah, yeah. I like familiarity. So I'll rewatch like the same shows over and over and over and over and over again just for the familiarity. I don't really have to pay attention that much. I just know what's going on. But I am trying to watch. I am doing. I haven't done it yet, actually, though, to the point. But I do have on my watch list at least 2 movies I have not seen: Cruel Intentions and The Great Gatsby. Maybe it's just. Is it just called Gatsby? No, it's called The Great Gatsby. I have these 2 on my list. I have not seen them, so I'm going to attempt to watch movies that I also have not seen, which is a big issue for me. I have a very hard time watching new things. So I might need to make a rule here that, like, at the very least, out of 5 movies, I have to watch something new. I love comedies and dramas. I can get into an action film if there's comedy in it. I think you could kind of consider Tropic Thunder that way, but not really. Horror films are kind of fun occasionally. The only movies I really detest and I will not really watch are musicals, but there is one musical that I didn't even know was a musical. It's that good. That I do actually want to rewatch because I haven't seen it in so long. It is. I spelt it wrong. I guess. Maybe it's this? There we are. Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. I have not seen this in a very long time. I do remember really enjoying it. And I didn't know... Is it considered a musical? I think it is. Right? How do I... Is there a category on here? But yeah, comedies and dramas. Period drama, psychological thriller, slasher horror, tragedy drama, horror, musical at the very end there, thriller. But I wonder, is musical ever going to be at the top of the list? Or... Let's go to Wicked, which is a musical. Fairy tale, pop musical, fantasy musical, romance. So it's not at the top of the list there. Let's just go to the musical category. Oh, that's a big one, right? What's this? Is this the one about the Jews? And the Holocaust and all of that business? I've never seen that either, but I'm not going to because I know it's heavy musical. The Sound of Music, right? Sound of Music. What do they list that as first? Classic musical. Epic. Period drama. Biography. It's a biography? Is it a biography of a real person? Is this a real thing? Yeah, see, that whole dancing and singing, don't want to get into it. Don't want to get into it. But I do need to add more movies that I haven't seen, so if y'all have any good suggestions, or just suggestions, they don't even have to be good, I'll make that choice. Or I'll decide if it's a good suggestion or not. I am open to it. Because you don't know what you don't know. So if I'm trying to watch movies I haven't seen before, I would appreciate some suggestions. They can be from any time. I will watch it with an open mind. But what's the top 250 movies? Shawshank Redemption is number 1. Holy shit, The Dark Knight is number 3. I've never seen The Godfather, but that time, oh my god, that's one thing I don't like too. Long run times. A 3-hour movie is an hour and a half too long.
I just watched 12 Angry Men a couple of weeks ago.
Was it good? I've never even heard of that. Did you rate it? Look at all these movies. Oh, 12 Angry Men's right there. That's probably why you said that. From 1957? Is there a trailer? Oh, this movie.
A man's life is at stake.
I'm just saying it's possible.
And I say it's not possible. I want you to watch this because I don't want to have to do it again. I'll make myself about 6 or 7 inches shorter, okay?
It's about right, maybe a little more.
Okay, a little more.
Look out.
Yeah, that's true. Time does fly when it's super good. I agree.
Here's what I think happened.
How can he be positive about anything?
I don't understand you people. I mean, all these picky little points you keep bringing up, they don't mean nothing.
You are going to try a man for murder. The awesome power to kill will suddenly be thrust into your hands.
Watch them and pray, for someday you may become one of them. 12 men with the smell of violent death in their nostrils.
What's the matter with you guys?
You're letting them slip through our fingers.
Slip through our fingers? Are you his executioner?
You cut it.
Ever since you walked into this room, you've been acting like a self-appointed public avenger.
Shut up.
You're a sadist.
12 men turned into 12 clawing animals.
Well, okay. You super good, huh? I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. I literally just said suggest a movie. I will watch it. Blah, 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 blah. That is... yeah. I will add it to the list. Yeah, that old graphic effect is pretty funny. Where was it? I liked it. I mean, it was all over, but boom. Shocking. Savage. Like, geez. I wonder if this is new tech, because they used it a lot during the trailer. I haven't seen The Godfather either. That seems like a pretty big piece of film history. Do I need to watch Schindler's List? 3 hours and 15 fucking minutes? I don't know, but everyone has seen Schindler's List that knows stuff. Not everybody. Okay, I'm gonna just add it to the list. If we get to it, we get to it. If we don't, we don't. Inception is another movie that's kind of recent-ish, not really, but it's a movie that I completely... Oh wait, you know what? I think I did watch it, and I was like, meh, it's good. Meh, it's good. I don't know. So I'm not going to rewatch Inception. Don't need to. Wouldn't mind rewatching The Matrix, although I think I've seen it somewhat recently. Yeah, I really should just go down this list of top 250 and just watch them all. Terminator 2, is that higher than Terminator? I don't know if I noticed Terminator on here. Did you? It makes sense. It's a good list to go off of, right? I mean, Django Unchained would be another solid one to rewatch. That's been a few years, I think. I fear it's one of those movies that I've probably... You know what makes a really good rewatchable movie? There's so many scenes that you don't remember them all. So every time you kind of rewatch it somewhat in succession, it's still good because you're like, oh yeah, this scene. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this happened. Oh yeah. Yeah, I should probably go back down through here and just watch everything on this list. They're just so long. Again. They're all close to 3 hours. They're minimum 2 hours. I like how that time shifted. Not one other than 12 Angry Men, which was made in 1957. So that time back then, it's a long movie. Holy shit. I take it back, dude. Immediately. The Seventh Samurai. 3 hours and 27 minutes from 1954.
ある山間の小さな村に侍の墓が4つ並んだ。野心と巧妙に疲れた狂気の時代に全く明理を顧みず 哀れな百姓たちのために戦った
I wouldn't mind rewatching the Kill Bill 1 and 2 too.
彼らは無名のまま風のように去った。しかし彼らの優しい心と勇ましい行為は今なお美しく語り伝えられている。彼らこそ侍だ。黒澤明が描く壮烈な女子誌。彼らはこの旗のもとに戦った。
どういうわけだこれは。これは田んぼの田の字、つまり百姓たち、この村だな。この丸は俺たちだ。
I don't think it's gonna get done. It's way too long of a runtime, and is the whole thing I have to read the whole time? Because I'm really not good at that. Alright, it's not gonna happen. That's it. The whole thing is things. Also, with the whole reading, I don't know. Do you guys like? I kind of am like I am not good at watching movies. Just watching the movie. I kind of have to be doom scrolling or something, and I've been actually playing a game while I'm watching a majority of these because it's such a slow time suck game. I've been playing Fly Corp while I'm watching some of these movies, and I kind of wanted to make that a whole thing. And beat Fly Corp while watching these movies. This game is very slow, but it tickles my autism in a very wonderful way, where I am just the master of the skies, and I am slowly building up the best goddamn airport in the world. I do have to look at the achievements, though. I don't know what... I should probably start doing that. Are these really all 0, or is there a glitch? Okay, there's a glitch. There's a glitch. Yeah, Alien is 1, Apocalypse Now. There's a lot on here I've not seen. A solid amount I have seen. And there's some stuff I've never heard of. So, yeah. Oh, I would not mind. I haven't watched Joker in a while. It has been a minute. Once Upon a Time in America. That is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was a different one. I'm thinking of Coming to America with Eddie Murphy. Probably a little bit different. I haven't seen Scarface in a very long time. Again, because the runtime's too long. Oh, A Clockwork Orange is one of those movies that's... It's just one of those movies that I should maybe watch if I'm going to be all about watching some movies for a while. Never seen it. It's kind of a cultural piece, I think. In a way. I can't believe The Wolf of Wall Street's on here. Be it it's 124, but out of all of the movies, that's crazy. I guess it makes sense. It's such a good movie. Yeah. I mean, going down this list would be good, probably. The Elephant Man. I think I watched that in English. Like in some young grade. The Elephant Man. The Elephant Man. Deathly Hollows Part 2, huh? I've seen a good amount of these. I've seen a solid amount of these. There's the Terminator. So yeah, Terminator 2 was better than The Terminator. The Big Lebowski would be a fun rewatch. Platoon is a movie I've heard of. The Exorcist would be another solid horror movie to get into. I added The Ring to my list. I haven't seen The Ring since it like came out, and I watched that in pure panic mode. Middle of the day, bright as fuck. Terrified. Yeah. So this is getting filled out a little bit. We got some films on here. I didn't really add anything either. Letterboxd could use some updates. I think there's some updates that could happen to Letterboxd to make it a little bit more user friendly, a little bit easier. But so far, liking it, enjoying it. If you want to follow me, my name is Lord Tismic on it. I also think I need to run a poll in my in the Discord to figure out a more permanent profile pic for everything. Because I like this. I like my Twitch one. I like the YouTube one. But I think I need consistency across all of them. That being said, I have 4 different YouTube channels, and I'm thinking of making a 5th. So, you know, you can't do the same picture for all 5. That's silly, ridiculous. But yeah. That's my movie-going adventure.